Okay, I think we're live. Hello, friends. It's Selene here. This morning, I am mailing out 5 more retreat in a box kits. Usually, when I do a retreat, I'll make 10 extra packets, but this time I did 24 and I only have 6 left. So, some of these retreat in a box have been all over the country already, and people are loving their kits. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of what's in the box. I can't show you everything because I want you to have the surprise and delight like you were in the room with us in Kennebunk, Maine. Although this morning I've got my Cancun coffee cup. I'd rather be there nice and warm. But wherever you are, I hope that you're nice and warm. I am sipping on my coffee. Okay, so I'm just kind of waiting to see if we have any friends joining us. Oh, we get 2. So say hello if you're here and let us know where you're joining from. So everybody in the room when they came in, they got 2 gifts, and that's what I'm going to focus on this morning. I'm going to show you the 2 gifts, and then I'll show you the make and take packet, which was like nothing I've ever done at a retreat. It was so cool. And I've made this particular book in a couple of different types of paper. And so I learned in my process what works and what you need extra help with. So I'll explain all that in a second, but let me show you the event bag. Hey, Donna. It is a picnic basket. Perfect for adding treats to. So you unzip it, and the inside is insulated. So if you were to actually take a blanket and go sit on the beach somewhere, which we're up near Kennebunk, you would want this if you were going. It's insulated, so it'll protect your food and keep it cold. And you know, what would retreat be without some surprise and delight? By the way, that's sugar-free candy, the lemon. I have other candy in there that's not sugar-free, but that's okay. There's several gifts that the retreat attendees got over the course of the weekend in the bag. All right, so that's the bag. Here, I'm gonna just put that down into one of the boxes. By the way, this is the size box that I have to ship it in, okay? Because it's big. Okay, let me flip the camera here. So you get a full pack of the designer series paper, but you're actually getting about $50 in full product just to make your album. And it starts with a name plaque. So this one is Sharon's. Sharon registered for the retreat in a box. I was in the car heading to my mother's house this week, and I pulled over. This is a crazy story. I pulled over to get my Venmo information because she does Venmo. And when I pulled over and I pull up my phone, there was an accident ahead in the road where I would have been had Sharon not purchased this kit. So thank you, Sharon. She saved me. But it comes with these dies. Here, let me see. I can come closer. And a special die parking lot. Isn't this cute? So this has been 3D printed for you, and it's removable. It's on there with a dimensional, and he's a little wiggle bug. So you could put him in your purse if you like to fidget with stuff. And it stands up on your desk while you're die cutting to hold your dies. And I called it free parking, the die parking lot. So it's magnetic, and while you are die cutting with your cut and emboss machine, you can have this on your table. And of course, I've given you the packaging so that you can put these dies away once you are done using them. Although, in the packet, I have already done all of your cutting and embossing, so you wouldn't actually need to have it out. So to give you an idea, I have cut all of the chipboard, and I have all of the sections in separate bags to make it easy for you to find everything in your bag, in your box, okay? Hey, Trish. Good to see you. Oh, I miss you too, honey. And it's cool. I came at a different time, and here's Trisha, so that's good. So this is a complete packet that you use to make a mini book. So there are 5 videos. And each video talks about a different component. So the first video would be about the chipboard itself, which I've already cut for you. So it would save you a lot of time on the first one. And then how to attach the pocket. And then we cover the inside of the book, and then we add a bookmark. So this was the original book that I designed. And if you want, you could use the same stamp set, which is made with sweetness, or you can stamp anything here. Honestly, you get the beautiful already cut out. So you could put beautiful day. You could just have that extra, or you could just leave it beautiful. You open up the album and there's pockets on either side. And I give tips during the video because this one had a little bit of trouble the first time I made it, because when you use just tear and tape and the temperature where you are changes, necessarily the tear and tape isn't strong enough by itself. So I give tips and tricks of how to use tear and tape with liquid glue to make your book last forever. And I'll show you the second book that we did for the video. And it's this cute little bookmark that slides out. You can decorate it. And it's meant to sit above the top of the book. It has a waterfall piece. I show you all how to make it. It's much easier than you think. And how to make the pockets, obviously. Each of the sections has its own video so that you can take your time. And if you want to just do the book base one day and then come back to it the next day, you don't have to figure out where you were in the video. So is Made with Sweetness the stamp set for this retreat? I only used one stamp. Yes, it's Made with Sweetness. And I only stamped the word together. So honestly, you wouldn't need it to take the retreat. You could put anything on this little, I call this die cut shape the Band-Aid. It comes out of let me check my supply list here. By the way, you get this in the PDF, but it comes out of the Lovely Arrangements dies, and it's all been die cut for you. So you don't even need that. But you will need basic tools like a trimmer, scissors, and circle punches. And I have everything laid out for you. So you get the directions the day I ship it out to you. And if you need a punch, you can always grab one. But yeah, so cool. And this one I actually ended up using a 2 1/4 inch punch, which is retired, but But I show you everything from soup to nuts, how to lay it out, how to finish it up, how to have the ribbon back there. And it is pretty awesome. So this piece, I left like this because this was sort of my prototype. And I don't know if you can see it, but you see how it's kind of fuzzy? You can't use two-tone. You really need cardstock when you're doing this. So that's all been cut for you, and it's included in your manila folder. And I was so excited when I figured out how I could get this nice and flat so that it would ship to you and be in perfect condition when you get it. It's a Band-Aid to me. So now that you've seen the book, here is the book that I did when I made the video for this class. There's about an hour and 10 minutes worth of videos. The first 2 are the longest, and then they go much faster. The last one, I think, is 5 minutes, but it just gives you the idea. So you can see that it's not exactly the same as the first one. So because you're cutting your own paper, you get to choose which one you make. And then as you get good at it, you could even add photos to this, add journaling blocks, change how you decorate it. You could take this and add pages to your album that fold out instead of a bookmark. There's 100 ways that you can modify this once you know how to make the basic book. So that is Retreat to Go. I'll start with this tag. Oh my gosh. So the bag tag itself took me 2 days. And it's got this cool shaker. And I took page protectors from an album. And I have this heat tool that you put on the table, and it's got a ruler, and you heat it up. And I have a new fingerprint after making them, but that's okay. And then I die cut individual letters for your first name and tied that on the bag. So that was just the first little gift. And it took me 2 days just to prepare that one thing. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a labor of love in more ways than one. And then this is the second pillow gift, which is your name plaque. This one belongs to Sharon, my little angel who pulled me over in traffic to get the link to this class. And it comes with a set of dies, and all the glue that you need is included, along with the designer series paper, which is from the bug, Cute as a Bug, I think it's called. Let me check. Yep, Cute as a Bug. So that it comes, everything comes in the box so that it's easy for you to make. So anyway, I have a dentist appointment this morning, so I do have to run out the door. I have 6 kits left, and it is the biggest offering I've ever done for a retreat to go. I usually only make a few extra packets, and they usually sell out in 24 hours. But because I made so many, I still have a few on hand. So if you want one, come and get it. I will say there's way more in the box than, I'll show you one more. I'm so bad at secrets. Trish, my Monday night girls all know that. Like by 9 o'clock, you know everything. But I'm like Santa. I love surprises too. So this is a cute surprise. I'll show you the packaging, but not what's inside. So there's still a surprise. And you are the sweetest. I am so grateful for all of you. Thanks for stopping by for this short little video. And later today, I have my pre-order coming, and I have a team meeting Sunday. One of the best things about being a demonstrator is before the general public gets their hands on new product, I get to get it and play with it first. So my in-color ink pads are coming. I know, isn't it cute, Trish? And I don't know, the tag, I swear I would pay to take an event just to get a cute tag, but I wanted the shaker element because I'm dorky like that. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you very soon.